America, sit right back and I'll tell you a tale. I'll tell you a tale of Pete Hedgewith, Donald Trump, and Fox News trying to spin a lie to the world that nobody's believing. Recap. In 2025, the International Nuclear Committee, the IAEA, in July went in and inspected the nuclear stockpile, determining that Iran had 200 kilograms of the 3.5%, the blue cups, stuff for nuclear reactors. They had 300 kilograms of the 20%, the stuff for medical research, and they had 400 kilograms of the 60%, putting them this close to the nuclear bomb. This was done by the IAEA that gave us this intelligence, the same source that's going to do all of this, and you don't get to pick when you can use the source and when you don't get to use the source. Same people go to the same bunkers, and they make the determination in 2015. They have 10,000 kilograms of 3.5% for nuclear reactors, and they have 300 kilograms of the 20% for research. And that's when the deal was struck with the West. You denuclearize and get down to 300 kilograms of 3.5% only for nuclear reactors, and we will remove sanctions and we will return money. The simple fact is the United States actually intercepted money that Iran was trying to buy weapons in the 70s, and part of it they had to return that money as cash. And all I heard was, they're dropping off pallets of cash. They're dropping off barrels of cash. And it shows how little that you know, because when you are doing business with a nefarious country, whether it's North Korea, whether it's Iran, whether it's a Central American country, you do not allow them to plug back into the international SWIFT system so they can get access to other accounts. You always drop off pallets of cash from the military. That's how you actually trace the serial numbers and know what they're doing. Now you go into 2016 and the same international community that gave you this information, that gave you this information, gave you this information. Not only did they go down to 300 kilograms, they exceeded expectations of the deal, and they got all the way down to 100 kilograms of 3.5%. Those are the facts. They make the determination, and you don't get to pick and choose whatever one you want to use. You don't get to let Sean Hannity tell you that it's Clinton, Obama, or Biden. It was Trump. And if you actually think that Donald Trump didn't create this mess, then you probably also think that we got all of it, that we blew it all up. And let me pose it to you this way. If you told a child that you were going to go into their closet sometime in the next 2 weeks and take their stuffed animals, would they move it? Because all you need to do is have a suitcase of this size, and they could have moved it all without any problem, but they're going to tell you that they got it all. This is a problem. Cups and cans talk and bullshit walks, and it's bullshit. I'm always rooting for you.